for being late, guys. My skateboard broke in half, so I had to walk to school. I broke my skateboard in half. Don't worry about chat being too big, by the way. It's for the layout. It's for the overlay. So yeah. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you all for the member. Thank you Silboy for the member. I ate the chalk. Is that what you wanted to hear? I did it. I ate the chalk. I was too busy being a delinquent and skateboarding around campus. So my skateboard broke when I was on the way to class, so I tripped and fell. I hurt my knee, but it's fine. I will make it to my algorithms class. Jenny! You're cooked! Did I for 10 months? Oh, for me! Did I one over to 6 months? You're cool! Yeah, go to the bathroom, go to the restroom, do whatever you want. Class doesn't start until 2 minutes! You have 2 minutes to go pee! Thank you guys for the support! I'm not nerd. Thank you guys for the 16 months. Welcome back! As long as you're paying attention, whatever. Thank you for the support. Shane for the 13 months. We're not covering Kobo, we're covering algorithms. A very brief touch on algorithms. Thank you guys for the 3 months. Never go up. I swear to God, we've done this role play before. We've done the whole teacher, can I go to class thing before? Can I go to the bathroom thing before? Ahem. Alright. No, the algorithms will not make funny sounds, Lucas. The Gelass, I'm not selling you. I'm not selling you Gelass. I'm not selling you Gelass. That's not it, my dude. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you, Spooky. The bathroom is to the right. Over to the right. We have done this before. I swear to God, we have done this whole shtick about going to the bathroom thing before. Yeah, it's a PowerPoint. Thank you, Alex, for 21 months. Welcome back. I wish there was an algorithm for that. Thank you, Eagle, for the Subo. Yes, this will be on the finals. Are we allowed to eat in class? No. Wait, yeah, sure. I don't want to starve you, alright? Okay, so today will either be a 3-hour stream or it'll be a 1-hour stream. I didn't run this through. I did not run the slides through. I literally finished them like 5 minutes ago. Teacher, my 4XLS broke the chair. Can I get help? No. Can we get 10 people to carry this guy to the infirmary? Help somebody smoking in a bathroom? Deal with it yourself! 3-hour lecture at 8 in the morning. Isn't it 5 in the morning for some of you guys? We're getting a 3-hour lecture at 5 in the morning. Don't worry, I'll do my best to try to make this not boring. but I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be extremely boring. It's also going to be extremely unscripted because this is the first time I'm running through these slides. I thought I knew this topic, but I guess I didn't. So I was revising for the past 2 days so I could teach it to the class. Jerry Sensei, I can already see that this algorithm is 5% inefficient. That can be optimized to get at least O n factorial with only 50% more memory usage. Sure. Thank you, Timothy Turbin, for the super. Cannot drink booze in class. Thank you, Denji Sama, for 2 months. Thank you, Boris, for the Mr. Johnson for 3 months. I'm not a nerd. I'm not. Thank you, Pat Roizen. You can't smoke in the bathroom. Okay, anyways, settle down, kids. Settle down. Settle down, kids. Today we're going to be doing an introductory class on algorithmics. Well, you cannot vape. You cannot vape in class. You're not allowed to vape. You are not allowed to play games either. Okay. All right. Anyways. Okay, so my name is Jelly Hoshiumi, and I am a VTuber. Why am I qualified to teach this class? Well, I'm not. I'm just doing this because it's part of a company event, so I have to do it regardless. By the way, we have merch, top right. Mr. Johnson. Welcome, new students! Mr. Johnson, thank you so much for the 50 members. Welcome, new students. I hope you'll enjoy this class. Yippee! Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Thank you. I don't do questions. No questions right now. What kind of questions do you have to ask? Stop sleeping, polytetrafluoroethylene. There are no questions, Carmen. No questions. Stop handing out cigs, Corey. Alright, excellent sales pitch, Jerry. 10 over 10 out of 10 will buy another tariff, Jumo. I'm so sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. There's supers. For the members, for supers. Alright. Alright, anyways. What's the next slide? I forgot. Okay, anyways, my name is Jelly Hoshiumi. And this is gonna be an introductory class on algorithmics. So... I can't see the slides because of the supers. I can't see the slides. I can't. Okay, all right. So, why am I teaching this? I like algorithms. They remind me of puzzles, but instead of like coming up with your own, you're kind of just looking at people's solutions and going like, oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, so first, I'm sure a lot of you are asking, take attendance. I don't know how many people are gonna show up to this, so it's impossible for me to take attendance. Just walk in, man. Just walk into the lecture hall or something like that. Waking up early for Jelly stream, just like old times. Thank you, Bunny, for the super. Alright, so what is algorithmics? Algorithmics is a study or the science of how we solve problems step by step, and how we do this, and how we do it better, faster, and smarter. It's about turning your ideas in your head into clear instructions that computers can follow, because computers are stupid. You can't see the board. I can't see the freaking board. I'll kill myself. Okay, I'll just leave it here. Surely it'll be better here. Alright? Did you make that word up? I did not make that word up. Alright, what is an algorithm? An algorithm is a clear, finite sequence of steps of unambiguous instructions to solve a specific problem. Yeah. So, if it's something like, go buy phase merch, that's not an algorithm. It's gotta be like, click into the PhaseConnect store, and then click in this, and then do that. That would be an algorithm. Thank Anonymous for 5 super. I can clearly see the board on the lower right. Very funny. Do you think you're funny, Anonymous? You think you're funny? Go stand in the corner. Go stand in the corner. Try to do a review on logic gates. No, we're doing algorithms. I'm confused. Can you I have 30 more slides. What do you mean you're confused? Anyways. So why are we doing this in the first place, you may ask? Not the corner. Lately by having a super, I thought I signed up for programming class. This is not what I had in mind. No, it's algorithms class. It's algorithmics. It's introduction to algorithmics. There's not gonna be any code. There's a little bit of code, but it's not anything that matters. I like algorithmics because it's not a lot of code and more so about the ideas. Can't we use AI already? Yeah, you can. Class dismissed. No, it's not. I think it was for the super. Alright, so why are we doing this in the first place? So I had to do something for Phase Academy, or I'd be lacking on too many events. I booked the slot, I didn't know what to do, so now I'm teaching the algorithmics class. Who says algorithmics? I say algorithmics and algorithms are two different things. Right? Algorithmics is a study. An algorithm is the thing that you're studying. Stop asking me when is lunch break. You're not gonna get it. It's in 3 hours. Does this class cover data structures? It does not cover data structures yet. You have to do that as a prerequisite. It's not gonna cover too much data structures. I tried to make this as beginner friendly as possible, in the sense where you don't have to know much to know what I'm talking about. Is there gonna be a pub quiz? I didn't have time to script that in. But I have some questions. Alright, so back to why we're doing this. I think algorithms are very cool. Because it's like literally everywhere. You want to find where you want to find nearest Yakiniku place or how to get there. Your map apps use shortest path algorithms and the like. E-commerce apps. Your YouTube recommendations, an algorithm. Games, my stupid secret running into walls, that's a pathfinding algorithm. Encryption algorithms. Yeah. We are gonna dip into pathfinding algorithms. Be patient. Can I use the bathroom as Jelly? No. I told you to use the bathroom like 10 minutes ago. I told you to use the bathroom like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I made these slides, man. Look, I even have my logo over here on the. How do I like have a laser pointer? I want to have a laser pointer. Oh my god! Laser pointer! Laser pointer! Yippee! Yippee! Laser pointer! Yay! Yay! Thank you, Noriara. Told us. I'm just like an algorithm, always minimizing the running time. What does that even mean? Anyways, look, I've got my name, man, in the top right. That means I made these slides, and I did. Okay, anyways, last thing. I went to school for algorithms. Well, I didn't exactly go to school for algorithms, but I went to school, and it taught me like a baby class on algorithms, and I was like, wow, that's cool. Yeah, and I would forget all about it if I didn't teach it to you, because like they said, teaching is the best way to learn. And I'm learning now. Thank you someone for 10 members. Welcome to Starlights. Welcome. Thank you very much for the super sticker. You coordinate for the super. I also like the extras. What grade did you get in that class? I was like a 3.7 GPA student. 3.7. Thank you, Matador, for 2 months. I don't remember what I got, but it was probably a decent thing. I did not barely. Okay, the class I barely passed was law, and that has nothing to do with technology. I'm a failure. I'm not a 4.0. I'm not a 4.0. No, 4.0, I don't think you're qualified to take. Listen, look, I had to do something for Phase Academy, or I'd be lacking on too many events. So I'm doing this. I don't know what else I could teach. I'm too self-conscious to teach music, so you're getting this. Alright, anyways, here we go. So, to truly understand the following slides, or the 30 slides that are coming up, we have to learn about the formal properties of an algorithm. It's not very difficult. It's just 5 things. It's just 5 things. The substitute teacher kind of sucks. What the hell? What the hell? Stop bullying me! I'm supposedly bullying you, cause I'm a delinquent. So there's 5 properties of an algorithm. 5 formal properties. We have input, which is literally the input, something you put into it. There's the output, which is what comes out of it. There's a finiteness, which means which means it's literally right here. I'm trying to find a different way to word this. It doesn't. It has to stop eventually. Yeah, it has limits, so it's not an infinite thing. We have clarity, which means that every step has to be clear, specific, and unambiguous. So it's nothing like be useful or fix the problem, because computers are dumb. So an example for this would be something like check if number big. Like, well, what's big? Like, that's pretty ambiguous, isn't it? My chat just crashed. My chat just crashed. Anyways, I'm gonna keep talking. A better way to word that would be check if number is larger than 1,000. Ambiguous, ambiguity, unambiguous. Yeah, so yeah, because computers are stupid. They need precise instructions. Yeah, and then the 5th property is the feasibility. So every step must be possible to perform. Nothing like just do it, bro, because you can't. It's not like not magic. Explain it in brain rot, please. Okay, so an algorithm, to be truly considered an algorithm, you need to satisfy 5 important properties. This ensures that this algorithm is reliable. Clear and reliable. Okay, teacher, can we check if an algorithm runs forever for a certain input without running it? Yes, you can calculate worst case. Sorry, dude, I'm too cool for this nerdy class. What the heck? Soits, thank you for 11 minutes. So, to be considered a skibbity algorithm, all of these 5 properties must not be phantom text, or it'll be rip bozo. Ah, you get it now? You get it now? Do you get it? Alright, now memorize this slide. Get down, President. I thought ALA is 01 code, so it can be very clear. Yes. ALA 5.0 is indeed a very clear language. Alright, now we're gonna be talking about informal algorithm analysis. So we're gonna do this without too much math, so you can kind of understand what time complexity and a big O notation is. Stop telling me to change! Stop saying that you want to change your freaking elective! You can't do that! You signed up for it. It's really not. Just sit here for like 2 hours, man! Just sit here for 2 hours. Talk to your friend, eat or something. Thank you, Pizza Man, for 8 months. I'm an anime girl, you're cooked. Look at my... Sorry about that. Maybe 101 too. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the super. Know that all 1,051 of us are eager to have you mark our homework that you've been prepping for all 1,051 of us. If you need help with that, you can ask Sissy and staff to aid. Making your job easier is what staff signed up for after. I'm not grading your homework. I'm not grading 1,000 people's homework. I will die. Teacher, why do you wear 2 ribbons when you have nothing to hide? This is my... I have to wear this ribbon because I don't want to wear their uniform because wearing uniform is lame and I'm cool because I'm a delinquent. I'm just wearing the ribbon instead. We're not making it in 3 hours. Okay, anyways. So, not all algorithms are made equal. Good algorithms will scale well, but bad algorithms will not scale well. They'll explode. So the core problem of this would be what happens when you have when you have a lot of data to put into the algorithm. So algorithm analysis focuses on 2 things: time complexity and space complexity. The time complexity is how long the algorithm takes to finish. Space complexity is how much memory it uses. Oops, I just pushed my mouse. Yeah. So, there are 3 types of performance efficiency analysis. 3 types. So first would be best case, second would be average case, third would be worst case. Best case is the performance of an algorithm when everything goes perfectly, which literally never happens. So for example, only one comparison has to be done, like when you're sorting something and the list just so happens to be perfectly sorted. An average case would be the performance on average over many random cases, so it's usually in the middle. Isn't AI gonna do this for us now? Yeah, but you're learning this, man. It's fun. It's cool. It's a cool subject. But worst case is the performance of the algorithm when everything goes wrong. So when the element to be searched for is all the way at the end of the array, or just completely non-existent, and it's the only guarantee. So you always assume worst case. It's what Big O measures. Fun, she says. This is fun. My Khan Academy is looking a bit weird. Alright, so the Big O notation describes how fast or slow an algorithm gets as the input size n grows. So it's basically how much time an algorithm needs to finish in its worst case. Technically, best case is a different guarantee. Well, best case is just... It literally doesn't matter. Best case and average case does not matter. Well, not in this current... Not for everybody else here. Not for everybody else here. Just forget about it. Just think about worst case. Think about Big O. Why is it called Big O? I don't know. You need to go to school, nurse? Alright, bye. Alright, anyways. So... So this is the Big O notations. Here are 5 common Big O notations that you should remember. So you have Big O 1, Big O log n, O square, O2 to the power of n. It's constant time not... Okay, my bad, might have typoed that. Anyways. Let me try to plot this out for you on a graph, okay? Let me try to plot this out for you on the graph. So we have... It's constant, but it's basically like the time doesn't really matter. It's literally just... It's basically instant, but it is constant, but the intuition of it is instant. Look at this graph! Look at this graph! Look at this graph! Look at this... Look at this graph! Where's my paint? Okay, here we go. Alright, so... it. I plug in my trauma. And everything died. Oh my god. My wires are dying. Like, your stream did not buffer. I literally just died. Okay, anyways. Alright, if I die, you do auto pass. Where's my pen? What's this? What is it? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm using MS Paint. Alright, so alright. Oh my god. Dude. I feel like I would write this better if I feel like I would be drawing this better if I Alright, can you see this? Can you see this? Alright, so let's just say this is the number of compute steps. Now this is input size n. Can you read my writing? Can you read my writing? So this is... So... This would be... Oh, 1. You can't read it all. My writing is no, it's not. My writing is fine. My writing is fine. And then we have a log that we have. Can I like move this over here so you can see see what this is compared to everything else? Alright, what if I leave it like here? And what if I leave this like here? Okay, this is good, right? Girl, are you a programmer or a doctor? I'm literally neither. I'm literally neither. This would be... I think it's something like this. This is logarithmic. O log n. This is the number of steps for input size n. So obviously this one is the best one. So obviously this one is the best one. Okay. Then we have linear, which just goes like this. O n. And we have the crappy ones. Yeah, O1 is the best one. O1 is the best one. Right now, Poor needs a medical degree. Okay, then we have the quadratic one, which is, I think it's like this. And then we have exponential, which is O to power of n, and this one is the worst. Wow! Thank you for the bad ending. Thank you. Thank you so much. You think, shouldn't you know? Okay, I know these are okay. So this is. Alright. Thank you for ending. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so this would be. So this will be the worst one. This is the worst one because the number of steps increase drastically with input size n. So you want this. You want man. You want it like here, man. This is a good one. Why is the graph gay? Why are you homophobic now? I don't tolerate homophobes in my class. I don't tolerate homophobes in my class. Yeah, this is the lowest one. This is the better one. This is the best one. This is basically as good as it gets. Oh, what is it, realistic? Yeah, so this is the next best, right? This is great. Oh my god, chat's going really fast at the mention of homophobia. Are you sure you guys are supposed to be in this class? Can you add a GIF to maintain focus retention? I can turn this off. And we can move on. Thank you, Tree, for 2 months. I have a question. Why does someone seem to use Big Theta and Big Omega to represent average and best case performance? I do use that, but I didn't put that in the slides. It's in like my other slides, but I didn't put it in these slides because I thought it would confuse people. You know, because like remembering what Theta and Omega is will like give them something else to remember, right? So just use best, average, and worst case. Isn't this homophobics class? This is not homophobics class. We're not homophobes. This is algorithms class. Big difference. Big difference. Okay. Anyways, so this will be the big annotation. There's some things that you wanna remember. Big O1 is good. O log n is great. O to the power of n is crap. This is also crap. This is like whatever. Next. Thank you for the 5 members, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. So, next we're gonna talk about 5 common algorithm design techniques. I understood none of this. How do I make you understand? Can I help? Can I help in any way? Well, we're gonna have a little break so we can do a quick recap after this section. Aren't you that dork that got kicked out of the tabletop RPG? Hey! I didn't get kicked out! I chose to leave! I didn't get kicked out! I'm not that dork who got kicked out! I don't want that reputation! Alright? It was my choice, it was my conscious decision to leave! Okay? Because I don't want to be around people with bad energy! And Dizzy and Amber are so bad energy! Just kidding, I love them. Alright, whatever, man. Whatever, they were like bullying me and stuff, okay? I didn't get kicked out, I was left because of bad energy. Alright? Yeah, okay, buddy. What do you mean, okay, buddy? It's whatever. Whatever, man. It's not like we spend a lot of time together on the roof, like eating bentos or anything. It's not like they matter to me or anything. Whatever. Anyways, let's talk about algorithm design techniques. Let's get back to this one. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about the 5 common approaches for designing algorithms. So when we design an algorithm, we often use one of these common patterns to help us structure the solution. So we have 5 that we're gonna cover today. We're just gonna touch on them. We're not gonna like talk a lot about them. We have brute force, we have the greedy algorithm technique, we have divide and conquer, we have dynamic programming, and we have recursion. So brute force is literally me most of the time. So it's not very good because it is not very efficient. Will any of this have real world applications in bullying children? Yeah, brute force. Please forget I said that. This is okay. because I'm a super. So examples of brute force to help you visualize would be trying every combination for your password. That's called brute forcing. I mean, I'm sure like 99% you know what brute forcing is. So yeah, it's like, yeah, it's bad. Do not brute force children, actually. Next would be the greedy algorithm. The greedy algorithm is basically choosing the local best option. So, I stand here, I see two things, I pick the better option. That'd be the greedy algorithm, without considering anything else. Example would be, you see the light, you move toward the light despite, and not look at, or stop to consider that there would be walls. Next would be divide and conquer, which is a pretty good technique. This is like pretty common. It's splitting things into branches and then evaluating each thing and then putting it back together. It's in a command and that's a video game. That's a video game. The command and conquer is a video game. This is not video. This is divide and conquer. Yeah, the greedy algorithm is also really popular. We're covering that later. This command and conquer. Wait, what? Are we doing command? That's command and conquer. We're not doing command and conquer. We're doing divide and conquer. Not command and conquer. Okay, but this is I think chess AI uses this. Chess AI uses you split up future chess moves, and you evaluate each chess move. I thought this class would be about YouTube algorithms, not CS algorithms. But CS algorithms is cooler. YouTube can't even get their algorithms right. YouTube can't do anything right. They tell me those with a super. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Thank you, Renner, super. Yep. So. Two more. Next one would be dynamic programming. Dynamic programming, to me, I think about it as safe scumming. This is a common method when you have overlapping subproblems, like the Fibonacci numbers. I still can't do those. If you calculate all the Fibonacci numbers naively, then you'll have to do it a lot of times, which will lead to a stupid number of repeated calculations. Everything is ZP. Okay, yeah, sure. So a naive, recursive Fibonacci solution would have a big O time complexity of O2 to the power of n. But with dynamic programming, you can get O n. Because you only need to calculate each Fibonacci number once, because you remember everything else. Right after that, we have DP sucks. I'm more vanilla enjoyment. Why'd I pick your comment to read out of everybody else's freaking comments? I'm never reading any of your comments again. Thank you, Vlad, for super. Sister Jerry, I would like to thank you for the attempt to share the beauty of algorithms with the ignominious. I wish to find a popcorn. Great delight at your suffering with students. I'm sure some of these guys are just here to listen to me talk. I don't think anything is going into their head, but I'm just gonna keep talking anyways. I'm just gonna keep talking anyways. The next would be recursion. The recursion means a function that calls itself. I don't know how else to put this. It's in the name. So when you use it right, it looks really nice. But it's also really easy to enter an infinite loop. So examples of this would be tree traversal functions, graph traversal functions, recursive backtracking. For recursive backtracking to generate stuff like Sudoku puzzles or maze games. Dang, Crumbles were super. When I signed up for the class, my dad told me algorithmics was made and taught by incredibly lonely people who haven't felt the touch of another human being in years. Thanks! Divide and conquer is always recursive, right? Yeah, but I'm not really sure why this is like split into 5. Cause when I was taught this was split into 5. There's like 5 different things. Unfortunately, Jerry, this will not apply to our line of work, so yes, this will go over our heads. It's alright, it'll get cooler in a bit. I hate recursion. I can't implement recursion. I'm not somebody who can implement recursion. I don't even understand. I don't even understand these. Didn't you make the slides? I did. Anyways. I'm sure you'll get it. I'm sure you'll get it. If you don't get it, you can ask Google. That's how I learned. That's how I passed my classes. Thank you, looking for 10 members. Thank you. Thank you. Just put the function in the function. Exactly. Welcome to Star Nights. Welcome, listen to our stay. Yeah. Okay, so that's all 5 algorithm design techniques that you'll have to know for this class. And don't worry, you don't have to remember everything. You just have to kind of sort of understand. If you don't get it, you can ask me now. Let's take a break. It's recess. Alright, now we'll take a break, alright? You wanna do a quick recap? No offense, but could we have a BGM that helps us concentrate? No. Alright, you can go to the bathroom, do whatever. It's break time. I'm gonna sit at the table and let the teacher's pets come up to me and talk. Alright, I'm going out for a smoke. Okay, at least as long as you're not smoking in class. This sounds like one of the classes I have to get drunk for to survive. Well, to be fair, they covered everything, basically everything I'm covering. But like, so my class, or the school I was in a couple of years ago. When was the last time I learned this? I think it's been like 2 or 3 years. But yeah, they taught us like, this is like 20% of what I learned, maybe less. But they taught it over like the course of the entire like semester, so it's not really that interesting. Yes, Jalt Leader, we divide the populations and conquer each of them with different cult invitation flyers. That's not it! Hey, can we talk in private after class in the schoolyard? Sorry, I have a student council meeting after class, so I can't make it to your private meeting. Need something from the school store, Teach? Yeah, give me a monster. Teacher, how do I make secure C++ code? This is the wrong class to ask. I'm only teaching algorithmics. Do I look like I can make secure C++ code? I can't even make secure Z code. Teach for super. Sure, take a nap for 5 minutes. They don't sell Monster at school? Miss Jerry, why are you not married? Because nobody wants me. And then Divide and Conquer is split into 5 subproblems for quick select since amortized time complexity is O(n) for average, but it ends power to our worst case. And squared on worst case. I don't understand. Oh my god! Thank you, ALiAS, for returning super! Thank you, lunch money! Thank you! Back from the school nurse, welcome back. We're just taking a break. We'll do a quick recap later. Thank you, Jam, for the 10 tip. Can you run through a Fibonacci problem using dynamic programming, please? Absolutely not. absolutely not. Hi, Jelly. I'm defending a PhD in CS tomorrow for real. Any advice? I'm not PhD level. I could not advise you. I can only wish you good luck. And God bless. Thank you for the super. Jelly, what type of algorithm should YouTube use to give me videos I actually want to watch? I couldn't with my entire life tell you how YouTube algorithm works. It's probably way more complicated than whatever 5 base strategies I just said. The old one. True? Yeah, the old one. Yeah, good luck, Will. Good luck. It's probably also good to note that most actual real-world problems will end up using more than one of these techniques in the same algorithm. That is true! That is true! These are just ideas that's nice to keep around. That is true. When you get a CS Master, Jelly? No, I've completely pivoted away from computer science. Alright! Break time's over! Break time's over! Can you elaborate on space complexity? Literally, memory. How much memory an algorithm will take. We can cover that in a bit. We're covering an algorithm that takes up a lot of space. Like, for example, dynamic programming would have better time complexity, but will suffer a little bit on space complexity because you are saving all the everything that you've already done, basically. Miss Jerry, how does downloading more memory? That's the wrong kind of. That's the wrong kind of memory. That's RAM. I love memory to think in almost for the fun. Could you please give us a little real-world example on each design technique? I'm so confused. Also, what even is a step? A step would be a computation. Real world example? I've given you a real world example for dynamic programming. It's basically... How am I supposed to... Wait, no, I gave you a real world example of recursion. So like when you generate... When a computer generates a Sudoku puzzle, it will go from the solution backwards until it hits a dead end, and then I'll go back to do more stuff. I'm pretty bad at this. There you go, get back for a super. Prepare real world examples. I didn't prepare that. It's not in my notes. It's not in my notes. Anyways, moving on. Let's do a recap. Let's do a recap. Let's do a recap. Yippee! Yippee! So, what you want to know is the formal properties of an algorithm. There's input, output, fineness, clarity, and feasibility. I prepared for this, but I don't think I prepared very well. I don't think I'm teaching very accurately. Because I'm also personally trying to understand. This jelly seems like filler. Well, yeah, I did say that this lecture is either gonna take 1 hour or 3 hours. We have the big O notation. We have all of these. We know what's good and what's not good. We'll do some hands-on examples in a bit. This is just like the boring stuff that's not about actual algorithms. Isn't just do it, bro, an example of ambiguity? It's also an example of feasibility, because you don't know, you can't just say, you can't, it's it's not just like poof, do like add 500 numbers. Something like that. Like just do the question. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to like say an example with feasibility. Yeah, handle all problems. Just do it. Thank you, anybody. What are you even talking about? Yeah, aka brute force it. There's big O notation. We have good, bad, good, bad, and we have these algorithm design techniques. We have brute force, which is try everything. We have greedy, which is take the best local option. We have divide and conquer, which is split it into subproblems. We have dynamic programming, which is safe pass work, and recursion, which is solving smaller versions of the problem within the problem within the problem within the problem. It miss O and login. It's somewhere between here. It's still good. Why is one good and the other one bad? Because a good algorithm is how will this course help with eugenics? Eugenics. Haven't thought about that. It's a good question. Couldn't tell you. Why is it instant? Because compared to all of these, it's so fast, it's basically instant. So, a good algorithm, like we mentioned before, will scale well. Bad algorithms will not scale well and will explode if input size n when input size n grows. They got the student TA teaching the whole class. Now this really is like real college. Since they may use the restroom, yes. I'm not even the teacher's assistant. Oh, it doesn't mean fast. It's gonna be slow, but it's equally slow in all inputs. Fair enough. Anyways. Yeah, I'm not even a TA. I'm just another dude. I'm literally just a guy. I'm literally just a guy that's forced to do this. I'm literally just a guy forced to do this. I haven't done a presentation in 2 years. Anyways, this is good. Oh well, it's like one step. It's like one computation, regardless of input size n. I'm not a freaking gym. Oh my god. Okay. So a good algorithm will scale well, given input size n. So a lot of big input, still fast. Big input, still fast. This one is good because input up to a certain point, fast. It will keep splitting until, because this is logarithmic, it will keep splitting until, yeah, it just halves the time every single computation. Every single step or computation. A log n is usually ideal. Yeah, this is basically impossible, but this is just like it's just like a thing, man. You just put it there as like a baseline. Fast, good. Big input, still fast, good. Linear is average. Bad. Bad. This is bad. Quadratic, bad. This is like an introductory class, man. I'm supposed to be teaching this on like a surface level. I don't want to talk about anything too important. This is like for people who don't know what this is. Okay, this one, input size n, small, but number of steps big. So this doesn't scale well. When it's like here, when you have like 2 inputs, it's still okay. It's still comparable to everything else. But the second you have like 20 inputs, this thing dies. Which means this is bad. Okay? This one, this one at like 2 inputs, it's comparable to like this one. It's the same thing. But when you get to like 5 billion more billion inputs, this thing is basically dead. But this thing is good. Why 01 is not a freaking... There you go, it's an ocean. Okay. Alright, that's all you need to know. Okay, moving on. Moving on. We have all these algorithm design techniques. This is not all that important either. This is not all that important. Just remember, just remember divide and conquer. It's cool. Okay, now we're gonna move on to sorting algorithms. Let's talk about some sorting algorithms. Let's talk about 3 of them, in fact. Let's talk about 3 of them. 2 of which are legit ones. 1 of which is a meme. No, not command and conquer. Not divide and impair. No, that's a cool My map, by the way. I like that song. Okay. Miss Jelly, please note that we're freaking stupid and I will not remember anything after stream. Don't worry, I'll explain this as simply as possible. This is a lot easier for me to understand because it makes sense rather than remembering whatever the heck I just talked about. Because all of that I don't remember either. This is what I actually care about and what I remember. So, this is the problem that we're gonna deal with. There's a problem that I took from Google. Given a list of items, arrange them from smallest to largest. The example input, or the input, would be 4, 2, 6, 0. This is our list. So, the expected output, which is what we want to achieve, is the list sorted, which is 0 to 6, 0 to 4, 6, from smallest to largest. Can we Google the answer? Well, no, there's no answer. I'm teaching you. I'm talking about how to get there. The algorithm, the art of how to get there. So first, let's talk about bubble sort, which is a time complexity of O(n)², which is, as you remember, quadratic, which is not very good. So this one is bubble sort. You compare every pair of adjacent items. You swap them if they're not smallest to largest, and you repeat until everything is sorted. Does that make sense? Can't believe Lumi told us you were one of the cool. I am cool! I am cool! I can't believe you said I'm not cool! Do you get it? So basically, I'm gonna make this bigger. So this is an algorithm. It's a sorting algorithm. So you have a bunch of numbers. Like what? 1, 6, 9, 5. But it's too easy. It's too fast. 1, 5, 6, 5, 9, 1. Okay. So you can't vibe code. I mean, yes, you can vibe code this. So basically, you look at these 2 numbers. So the algorithm basically does this. It goes over here. It looks at these 2. Not sorted. They flip it. And then look at these 2. Now it's sorted. So they flip it. And look at it again. And look at this. And you keep doing this. And now it's sorted. So when you iterate through this, it goes up. Which means that it's sorted. So this is fine with like 4 numbers. But when you have like a million more billion numbers. Like a million more billion numbers. Like 2, 1, 5, 8, 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, 3. Then you have to do this a lot of times. No, this is not a meme sort. This is like a very naive sort. It's a very naive sort. Wouldn't flipping the 6 make it a 9? No, you can't just flip. You can't just flip numbers. Anyways, that's bubble sort. Sorry, I ate my mic. My bad. So this is fairly simple. This is pseudocode for it, which I don't think a lot of you will care about. So in the worst case scenario, everything is out of order. Everything is so in the worst case scenario, it's completely backwards. So the biggest number is at the front, and the smallest number is at the back. So in the worst case scenario, the outer loop will run n times, n being the input. The inner loop will run n minus 1 times. So n times n minus 1 is approximately O(n) squared. Where are the bubbles? It's called bubble sort because these things kind of like bubble up, you know, slowly. They kind of like slowly bubble up. I'm really bad at writing pseudocode, so don't judge. What's your favorite sort method? I like... What's it freaking called? It's the one that you can only do with like a... What is my favorite sort method? How do you feel about gold, titanium, samarium jelly? What the heck is that? I don't think I know enough about sorting algorithms to tell you my favorite sorting algorithm. I do like merge sort, that we're gonna talk about right now. We're in a dream with Leonardo DiCaprio. What are you even talking about? So, this is merge sort. So, this sorting algorithm is based off the divide and conquer technique. Log on. The basic idea of this is basically you keep dividing the list into halves until you end up with individual elements of size 1. And then you merge it, you sort each element, and then you merge it back together until the list is sorted. Yeah? Does that understand? Does that make sense? Okay, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later, okay? Let me give you a quick demonstration again. No, but this is fast because you're doing multiple things at the same time. Just like League of Legends. Absolutely not. Okay, so basically... you have, say, 8, 5. Actually, no, 8, 3, 7. 4. I do. Okay. So, this is the thing you have to sort from smallest to largest. You can do it with more than 5 numbers. I'm picking an even number because that's easier for me. So, we would split this. 8, 3, 7. We'll split this. 4, 9, 2. Then we'll split this. 8, 3, 7. Then we'll split these. 4. Now it can work with odd numbers. I mean, look, this is an odd number, so this is splitting. You should split into thirds. Yeah, but it's basically splitting into thirds. You want me to split supposed to split this into half, so basically... Fine, let's do that then. 8, 3, 7. 7, 8, 3. 4, 9, 2, 2. 4, 9. Like that. Okay, and then 9. Now that you have all of these, you have little tiny pieces, little individual pieces. You merge these back together. So you merge this back sorted. And you merge this. Like that. You use 8 numbers? No. 4, 9. 2. 2. 2, 4, 9. And then merge it all together. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Yay! This is basically the brain of how this sorting method works. This is just the visuals of how it works. You don't have to think too much about it. Teacher, I got a merge conflict in my merge sort. I don't cover that. Thank you, Melvin Supreme. Thank you. This reminded me of my final exam for the intro class at uni. It couldn't fit enough people in one seat apart, so 2 people sat next to each other near me and started loudly cheating. The professor obviously caught them and gave them zeros. I like the other one because it had bubbles. Yeah, but this one's faster. You know why it's faster? Because every time you split the list, the size of it is halved. So the number of splits, because this is all happening at the same time. So the number of splits would be log 2, little 2n. What the heck is a little 2? Yeah, so basically. Oh, this would be a pseudocode. Yeah, this would be a pseudocode for everybody who cares. For everybody who cares. I don't think anybody cares. Moving on. So for merge sort, the worst case would be splitting takes O log n time, merging takes O n time, which means that the time complexity of merge sort would be O log n times O n, which is O n log n. You care? How long do you want me to stay on this slide then? How long do you want me to stay in this slide? You wanna check my code? You wanna check my code? Please use math notations to prove it. I'm talking to a bunch of people who don't know anything about this. I don't want to go too in depth. Long enough for me to judge your pseudocode. Here, judge my pseudocode. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 5. No pressure, man. To be honest, just a keyword is more than enough. That's true. You're checking my code? It's pseudocode. Thank you, Glenn, super. Can we learn about bogle sort and sleep sort? What the heck is a sleep sort? What the heck is a sleep sort? I gotta brush up on my stupid sorts dictionary. Paste the code in chat. I'm not pasting the code in chat. I can't even copy paste this. Anyways, you are not getting my source code for merge sort. Source code is like twice as long as this garbage. How does it do it at the same time and be faster? Beats me, couldn't tell ya. Merge function should have a left and right iterator variable. It doesn't matter! Okay, anyways. Sleep sword's pretty peak. What the heck is a sleep sword? Sleep sword. Okay, anyways. So the third sorting algorithm we're gonna do is BOGO sword. I'm sure a lot of you are very excited to see this on the slides. I'm sure a lot of you are BOGO sword fans. So the entire idea about BOGO sword is you shuffle the list. You shuffle the list until it just so happens to be sorted. Thank you for the 5 members. Thank you for the 5 members. Welcome to Star Nights. Please enjoy your stay. Thank you for 9 months. BOGO's minted. BOGO's minted. Yeah, it's literally just gambling. The worst case, the big O time complexity of BOGO sword is O infinity because it can literally just not work in its worst case. Jokes aside, really do appreciate your lesson. This is barely a lesson. I'm not really teaching much. I'm not really doing well. Thank you so much, though. I want to thank you. Can you call BOGO sword by its proper name? Yeah, stupid sword. Okay, whatever. Stupid sword. Snappy, teach me leak code, please. I can't leak code. Best case, it gets sorted in 1 move. Every single algorithm's best case is that it just so happens to be sorted. Hey teacher, sorry I'm late. Dog ate my alarm. What's going on? This is BOGO sword. This is BOGO sword. Honestly, it takes high IQ to appreciate BOGO sword. True. BOGO is the quickest for 1 billion elements. Really? I don't believe you. I don't believe you because it's literally O infinity. I don't get it. Why would you ever use this? Oh, you don't use this. This is like a meme. It's like a thing people laugh at because it's stupid. It's literally, the pseudocode is literally shuffle list. That's it. If not sorted, shuffle list. Repeat. It's not actually O infinity? No way. Thank you, Blank Red. Sleep sort. You make a separate task for every item. Let it sleep for value of item seconds, after which it pushes the item into a new list. Quantum BOGO sort? Not sorted redo universe retry? Hold on. I gotta, what the heck is a sleep sort? Dude. It's kind of peak, to be honest. Sleep sword. Let me think of a way to explain this. It's no, you do not go to sleep in the race sword. Thank you, Mr. Prefer Super. Thank you. Oops. The genius is not only denied speaking during the final, but we're so loud that the other people around them got the same questions wrong. Got reported for academic integrity. Not me, though. Was a good boy and got a good grade. Wow! Congratulations! This is kind of big brain. Basically, the value of it, you sleep for the amount of time of the element's value, and then print? Rated sorts? I didn't learn that in class. Okay, anyways. Why are we on this slide for so long? So they wake up in order. Yeah, they wake up in order. Damn, sleep sort. Damn. It's actually crazy. Good job teaching me a good palm started literacy. Bye. Look up the source of sleep sort. I saw it's on freaking 4chan. This is where you guys get your sorting algorithms on 4chan. Pretty interesting. You've heard of all these sorts, but let me introduce you to another one. Chat sort. That's where the chat do the sorting. What algorithm is chat using for the sorting? Yeah, the super scary anonymous hacker 4chan. Alright, so these are the 3 sorts. You want me to recap them? Bubble sort, which is bad. Merge sort, which is good, better. And bogo sort, which is god awful. What's nap sort? Now, I'm still stunned by sleep sort, because it's kind of... It's ridiculous. There's a free site called Sort Visualizer that describes Vogo sort. Work smarter, not harder. Will this be on the exam? I came late. Can I get the slides? Do you want me to export the slides for you? Sleep sort is kind of genius. It's really stupid, but it works. It's baffling. Okay. So that was the 3 sorts. Will you do Big Theta and Big Omega? We covered that just now. We didn't really call it that. We called it best case, average case. BOGO means buy one, get one. I think that's okay, next, we're gonna be learning about shortest path algorithms, which are my favorite. Thank you, Blank, for a 10. You just let a powered stick of RAM out in the sun, wait for cosmic rays to flip the bits correctly, while checking once every few years to see if it's sorted. Are we coming up with the literal worst sorting algorithms? I've got one. I a number of times until I just so happened to the sorted list. Okay, anyways, we're gonna cover 2 shortest path algorithms. We're gonna cover breadth first search, and we're gonna cover Dijkstra's. I'm gonna draw all this out for you. Okay, so breadth first search and Dijkstra's both are shortest path algorithms, but they are for different types of graphs. Breadth first search, or BFS, is for unweighted graphs, which means that the distance between every node in a graph is the same. I feel like I'm missing a couple of steps. I feel like I haven't explained what a node in a graph is. I forgot. Anyways, I was misspelling Dijkstra's name for so long. I spelled Dijkstra's wrong in my notes. I wrote DJI. Data structures was a prerequisite. Okay, so data structures was a prerequisite. No, it wasn't! I want your heart. Ah, cool. Breadth first search. Depth first search is not a shortest path algorithm. That's, I think, like spanning tree or something like that. It's like a tree traversal algorithm. That's why we're doing breadth first search. I'm pronouncing Dijkstra's name wrong. I thought it was Dijkstra. It's Dijkstra? It's Dijkstra. Dijkstra recently said he hates vibe coders. Traveling salesman problem. No, it's definitely Dijkstra. It's not Dijkstra. It's Dijkstra. I thought that guy is dead. I don't even know how old he is. I don't know if he's dead or alive. He's alive? He's 70? Okay. Anyways, we're gonna cover breadth first search. We're gonna cover Dijkstra's. Breadth first search is for unweighted graphs, which means that all the distance between each node in the graph is the same. It finds the shortest path by number of edges. It's simpler to implement than Dijkstra's. Dijkstra works with weighted graphs. It finds the lowest total weight path, but it doesn't work with negative weights in a graph. So first, let's cover breadth first search. So we use breadth first search when every edge has the same cost. So it doesn't really matter if a path has more steps, only how long the step is, only how many steps it takes. He died 23 years ago. Well, chat's just gaslighting me. How am I supposed to know? How this is implemented is nodes are visited layer by layer. A layer is, I will explain it later. I'll explain it later. This is a slide that I have to pull out my paint to truly explain. I'm so nervous. Okay. Anyways, I need to copy this. I need to copy. I need to copy this. I need to copy that. I need to copy that image. I need to copy that image. Give me a moment. I'm copying the image. Oops. This is the one with numbers. Where's the one without numbers? Okay, here we go. And you said you failed this class? No, I failed law! I didn't fail this class! I thoroughly enjoyed my time in this class. Is this big enough or is this too small? Thank you, the bandit. Professor Jerry, sorry I'm late. This is lecture's record on Canvas, right? Yeah, something like that. Okay, anyways, a layer is, if this were a tree, then these are layers. So this would be like a layer. This would be like a layer. This would be like a layer. This would be like layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. But since this is like a funny looking one. This is like a funny looking one. A layer would, I mean, you could basically redraw this in like a layer format, but you don't have to do that. It's not a tree, it's not. You could redraw this to make it look like a tree, but it doesn't have to be. You can say that this is the first layer. So how this is traversed is, A is traversed, so, okay, so let's do a Q. Q. I think this is how you do it. Q. Q. Order of traversal. So, let's do A first. A. Let's do A first. And then we have been to A. So the neighbors of A are the next layer. So which is D and C. we put that in the queue. Too big. AD. C. I think you should have taught the prerequisite. Probably should have freaking taught the prerequisite. Okay, so now that we've covered A, I think we should do C and then D. So it's like in alphabetical order, you know? So let's go to C, since we have nowhere else to go. So C can go to E. It can go to D, but we've already put D in the queue, so we don't put D in the queue anymore. So let's write E, which is next in the queue. So now we've been to E. Nothing to do at E, so we go back. Now we go back to D. D can go to B. So we go to B. Oh, is this not in alphabetical order? Now we've covered all. It's not in alphabetical order on purpose. Because these are the arrows. These are the arrows. From A you go to C. From C you go to E. From C you go to E. So this is the shortest way to get to... The shortest way to traverse the whole thing. Where do you store the already visited nodes? In the queue. In the already visited nodes. I can check my notes if you want. I'll go check my notes. B trees. Yeah, but it's pretty simple, I think. It's basically you go to the ones in the first layer. You go to all the ones in the first layer, and then you go to the ones in the next layer. I could have explained this better. You need a visited flag for each node. Can't you just put them all? You can put them all in the queue, right? You can put them in the queue. We have a visited flag by crossing these out. Oops. By like crossing these out, we signify that they've already been visited. You have a set to track what you visited? Yeah, I just color these out. I'm so not prepared for this, man! Miss Jelly, can I show the stream to my DS? No! So that's breath first search. The time complexity is here. O n plus E. N being the number of nodes, E being the number of edges. Yeah, that's why I'm not a teacher. I studied for 2 days. I really did. Yeah! So that's breadth first search. Now what happens if the graph has weighted edges, which means that they're numbers? We use Dijkstra's. I think we better explain with hierarchy nodes. Yeah, but I wanted to like use this thing, and then I wanted to like add numbers to it for Dijkstra's to explain Dijkstra's algorithm. You know? So that's why I use the same graph. Those are weighted edges, those are clearly weighted sides. I don't even call these weighted edges, I just call these distances. I just call this like a distance. Like this is one distance, we assume all this is the same distance. This one's like weighted distances. Anyways, this is Dijkstra's algorithm. So, Dijkstra's algorithm, it uses the greedy algorithm technique. Yeah, use it when there's weights. When the edges have different weights. So, yeah. Like, when a map has different distances and you want to get from point A to point D, and like you have like roads, but the roads are like longer and shorter. So we use this algorithm to find the shortest path there. Yes? Dijkstra's uses a lot of things. Yeah, and that's one of them. So the base idea is you start at the source node, in which case is A. You track the shortest distance to each node. So there's C and there's D. So we go to C first. If it's not in alphabetical order, would it be organized by another relationship, like memory allocation? What? Couldn't tell ya. Okay, let me. Alright, let me see. Alright, let me draw this out for you. Let me pull up my my other image. Oh wait. So this time we have this. This time we have weighted distances. We've weighted distances. So how I would suggest you guys do it, or this is how I do it. I usually write down. I have a list of unvisited nodes. Okay, so let's see. We have A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Okay, we have a list now, alright? I'm gonna cross things off this list, alright? So don't come in and tell me that I need a list for visited nodes. Cause I'm just gonna cross it out of here. Okay, so alright, so first thing I do is I write down all the nodes up in a graph up over here. This is really like big, okay. In a graph over here. In a table over here. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, yeah, so that's the adjacency list that guy just dropped. C2, D7, B11, C2, D5, E10, B9, C2, D5, E6. Do you want the adjacency list? I can write the adjacency list down for you. The arrows mean one-way direction. Yeah. So there's this one is a directional graph. So there's an adjacency list. A being okay. Oh my god. Do I have to write that down? Do you guys need that? Do you guys need an adjacency list? Do you guys want the adjacency list? Yes? Okay, hold on. Add. Okay, I'll write on orange. Add adjacency list. Okay, A, B, C. So A would have C2. B would have A4. That's all. C5. C would have B3 and B8. D would have wait. Or E doesn't have anything. He doesn't go anywhere. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense? the adjacency list. The adjacency list basically writes down, basically lets you see what nodes are next to what nodes. So next to A, you have C with a distance of 2, D with a distance of 7. B, for node B, you have A with the neighbors are A with a distance of 4 and C with a distance of 5, etc, etc. Yeah? Do you see? You see? And then, my train of thought. Okay, so this is a visual demonstration of Dijkstra's algorithm. So, for the first node, A, we put 0, infinity for these. And over here, we see what A can go to. So A can go to either D or C. The neighbors of A are D and C. Or let me cross out A. So we have. So we write that down. We write A's neighbors down here. So the distance to C is 2. Distance to D is 7. Okay. Oh, forgot to say that you have to like box this out to indicate that there is no other. This is the best way. The shortest path to node A. I'll just draw a line here. Okay, and if the destination, if the node is unreachable from the source or from the node that you're visiting, then you write infinity. And since B and E is not reachable from A directly, then we keep it as infinity. Okay? Yeah, this is a version that doesn't work with negative ways. We're doing Dijkstra's. Okay, and then now we look at this and we look at the smallest one and we say that this is the smallest path, the shortest path to C. So we close off this node and then we write down C. So now we will visit C. So now we're visiting C. We're visiting C. So from C, you can get to D and you can get to E. And now, since we have this, we have 2 written here, we have to add 2 to these weights. So from C to D is 3. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So we write 5 here. Then C to E is 8. So we write 8 plus 2 is 10. So we write 10 here. And then we can't get to B. So B is still infinity. Yes? Yeah, you get it? You get it, guys? You get it, guys? And then do it again. We look at the smallest number over here, which is 5. And then we can say that this is the shortest path to D. So we visit node D. Oh, there. We're at D. So now we are here. Now we're at D. So, what the heck did I wake up to? Good morning. So D can go to E and B. So we can write E 1 plus 5 is 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. And to B is 4. So 5 plus 4 is 9. And we do the same thing. We box 6. Shortest path to E. And then you write E down. And E can't get to B, so we don't really have to do anything. We just write 9 again. And then the boxes. So from D is the shortest way to B. 3 plus 2 is 5. Yes, 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. Yeah! So, these are the shortest paths to each node. This is how you implement Dijkstra's algorithm. Yay! Now we know how Google. Now you know how Google Maps. Yay! Now code it and see. No! Absolutely not! Yippee! We did it! Okay, but what do you use this for? This algorithm is used for like finding shortest paths to like a certain place, like maps and stuff, or like network routing with different speeds. Yay! So that's Dijkstra's algorithm. So I think that is all we're gonna study for today. That's all we're gonna study for today. We covered 3, well, but technically we covered 4 algorithms. 2 sorting ones, 2 shortest path ones. I hope you found it interesting. So the conclusion is, it's quizzing time. I don't have enough time for the slides, so I'm just gonna ask you the questions. Thank you, Title DKB, for the memo. Welcome back. Yeah, I hope you guys remember the recap. Okay, let me pull out the document. Okay, I pulled the document. I was supposed to quiz you during the break, but I felt bad. So we're gonna do every single question that I did. I still got an hour and a bit for next year. Someone was supposed to overlap me. I left like a slot here because I was like, this stream is gonna take an hour, so I was expecting somebody to be here, but nobody overlapped me, so. It's alright! It's alright! You think you learned a lot today? I think so! I think so too! So... Alright, so... Sour? Jerry, you forgot to assign his homework. This is your homework. You do it in class. Okay, Sour. Question 1. Question 1. What are the 5 properties of an algorithm, of a good algorithm? Thank you, remember the Kias Emperor. Thank you, everybody, Silva. What are the 5 properties of a good algorithm? Not divide and conquer. Can I bribe you for a passing grade? I don't accept bribes. Depends on the bribe. Input, output, finiteness, clarity, feasibility. Good job, Chatlox! Good job! You're so smart! Good one! You're so smart! Good job! Oh, Karimono also said it. Input, output, definiteness, finiteness, and effectiveness. Good job, Karimono! Good job! The first stream I watched of you is the coffin of Andy and Laylee 3 days ago. Now you're teaching algorithms. You've been scammed. That's the classic Jelly experience. You've been scammed. I do a flavor of the month, and then I do something really stupid. Like I play a coding game. And everybody leaves. It's like clockwork. They get jump for the silver. My dog Jelly ate my homework. What? Dude, that's not a super. Yeah, you've been jellied. You've been absolutely jellied. Dang it, Crabbles are super. Thank you for your time and trying to teach us. Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking trying to teach like 1,000 people something they probably do for their freaking jobs. I wish I could understand any of it, but my brain is broken. Oh no, it's just my teaching style. That's my fault. I'm sure some of the others learn a few things still, so that's cool. Thank you! Yes, it was pretty nerve-wracking, like teaching a bunch of people something that they already know. So it's kind of like I'm being fact-checked. There's a reason why, like, teachers are more confident, because the teachers are assured that the student doesn't know what the heck they're talking about, so they can just do whatever they want. But I'm teaching a bunch of people who already know this topic, so I was pretty nervous. Thank you, Sign for Super. 1 to 5 properties of a good algorithm. A good low orbital ion cannon uplink. They are for the Super. Ah, thank you. I cannot give you a C+. You should teach the codelets instead. Thank you, Anonymous, for best class ever. I'd probably die if I had to teach in front of 1.5 thousand students. This is like the first time I'm teaching anybody. Well, not exactly. I've taught my peers during revision week in school. But this is the first time I've actually had to teach anything. So I'm pretty nervous. Thank you, Bunnies, for the super. You're gonna fail the class? It's okay, as long as you show up. Thank you, Red Hand, for the super. Be an hour late to class even though I hadn't having a quiz. It's giving me PTSD flashbacks. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I feel like if I did this again, or if I prepared more, I probably could have done better. But thank you for coming to my trial class anyways! Yay! Alright, next question. What does N mean in the big O notation? What does N mean in the big O notation? Input size. Good job! Good job, Brandon! You spelled it wrong, but good job! Yay! Good job, Russian guy! Good job! Good job! It's not... Good job! Thank you, randomized for 5 months. I'll come back. La la la. Thank you, Cat, for the $5 tuition fee. Good job! Wow, good job! Input size, that's right! Thank you, Bunny, for the 17 months. Welcome back. Good job! Alright, are you ready for the next question? Wait, are you ready for the next question? Which type of analysis does Big O describe? It's an easy one. Is it best case, average case, or worst case? Well done, Russian. Yeah, I said Russian guy because I couldn't say his name. Worst case. Good job, Rark and Brandon, and Tanky, and David, and Walrus, and Rainbow, Ryan. Oh my God, you guys are so good. Oh, these guys are smart. You're so smart. Yeah, Big O describes worst case analysis. Good job! You're so smart! Yay! Oh my God! Yay! I'm so proud of you for answering! Alright, okay. Wait, did I cover this? I don't think I covered this one. I think I forgot to, like, tack it on as, like, a note that I was just gonna say. Okay, well, you're gonna get the question anyways. What is the weakness of greedy algorithms? Wait, no, I definitely said this. Yeah, what is the weakness of greedy algorithms? Worst case complexity analysis. Yay, Pooh, thank you for the super! It's greedy. Yeah, no considering other options, only local. Good job! Good job! It doesn't give you optimal, doesn't always give optimal solutions. They only look at local best choice. Good job! Yay! You're so smart! You're so smart! Dang it, this beamer doesn't look ahead. So smart! Not optimal. Arco. Good job! Unbearable pain. Thank you for 9 months. I just woke up. This is insane. Sorry about that. You can overlook past or sure later on. Correct! Good job, David! Good job! You guys should study CS. You're picking this up really fast. Okay. That's good. That's good. That was that's all the questions for for the middle part, because I didn't really understand what I was teaching in the middle part myself either. So that's great. Good job, guys. Alright, now let's talk about the sorting algorithms. Okay, first question! First question! What is the worst case time complexity of bubble sort? They're going for the super. Thank you, RV, for the super. N square! Oh, N square, good job! You guys are so smart! You're so smart! Yay! Yay! You're so smart! Jelly Miss, Crafty Lord, Delicious Noodles, No Never Llama. Russian guy again. Rar, Pooh Happy Ryan, you guys are so smart! Yay! No, it's not 2 power of n, it's n squared. Jelly, you're talking to a bunch of CS grads? Yeah, but you know, I gotta say it anyways, right? Like, what if there's somebody who's not a CS grad, they answered it? Like, I gotta, like, that's crazy, isn't it? That's huge. That's huge. I'm procrastinating preparing my algorithmics lecture by watching Jelly explain algorithms. Also, the best data structure is union find. Fight me. I gotta brush up my data structures, man. Dang, I can't remember for the super. CS grads can still use the praise. I think you guys need praise regardless of what you do. I think being praised is lovely. I think you should all be praised. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Next question! What is the worst case time complexity of merge sort? Pretty sure some of you already have this answer typed out because it's like the obvious next question. Good job, Brandon! Oh, and log in! Good job, Dean! Good job, No Never, Ryan! Good job, Liz Beamer, Chronoblaze, Merrick, Galaxian, Stephen! Good job! Tanky, good job! Yay! Good job! Good job! The answer is O and log N! Good job! Hi, Julia's not listening. I was playing video games. That's on you. But you're just like me for real. I play balloons in my algorithms class. Good job! I don't understand what n log n is after doing 10 legal questions. Okay, gotta be honest. I don't understand what the hell log means. I just know what it looks like on the graph. I don't know what the hell it means. Like, back in like high school, we had like a finals math exam, right? For like see how many A's you get or something like that. And then if you don't have enough credits, you can't graduate. Right? It's a logarithm. What the hell is a logarithm? And like in my math exam, we have like an entire page. It's just you have to like solve the log question. It's just a bunch of crap log. And I left the whole thing blank because I thought it wasn't even worth it to try. Cause I don't know what log is. I just left the whole page blank. It's the reverse of exponent. Yeah, but what does it mean? What is it like on the inside? Like, I don't understand the fundamental of it. Like, I understand what exponential is. I understand why it goes up like that. But I don't understand what the heck a log is. It is what it is. So yeah, they said I should learn it like that, but I don't understand it. Opposite of exponential is log. I don't get it. A root is not that magic. A root's not magic. Log is magic, and I don't understand if something is magic. Like, I asked my teacher, like, what does this even mean? And then they said, go ask your friend. And I'm like, what the hell? Why am I paying you? Like sine cos tan, there's an algorithm for it, like sorting. I don't get it! Thank you, for the super. A log is a bird tree. Thank you, Thunder Cookie, for the super. A log is a wood, stupid. I'm not stupid. Yeah, next time you ask me something, I'll tell you to go ask your friend. I gotta be like my teacher. Inverse. Okay, inverse of exponent. That's so weird, man. I literally do not understand the logarithms. Yeah, so like I cried outside after that. Wait, no, that was a different thing. I got like I got my stuff taken away by a teacher, and then she called me stupid in class, so I went outside and cried. Yeah, that happened. That wasn't like high school. That was crazy. I was like, that was pretty bad. Hi Jelly, you are my Oshi greedy algorithm. What does that mean? Thank you for 10 months. Thank you. You take revenge. Oh, I just I kind of checked out in like middle school, high school. I checked out completely because I had like no friends. I was being bullied by the boys. I was being bullied by the girls, so I just checked out completely. So I was like, you know, whatever. I had friends, but they were from like a different class. So like, I never got to see them for like the entirety of the school day. So I just checked out some backstory of my high school life. You're not human, so that's natural. True. I am an alien. Maybe it's because I'm an alien. Nobody wanted to adopt me. Yeah. And then yeah, I did have like friends from different classes, and we'd like hang out like before school started or after school, but I was only like alive after school for like half an hour before my mom picked me up. I'm not lame. I'm not lame. I'm not. It was like pretty textbook too. Like the experience I had in high school was like textbook bullying. Like kids would like roll up paper and then throw it at my head or something. It was insane. And like the teacher wouldn't even care. For some reason I'd like look at them and then stuff, and they'd be like, oops, sorry, and then the teacher would like see it happen, and then she'd like go back to teaching. That was pretty unoriginal. Like bro could have shoved me in a locker or something, but I guess they couldn't beat girls. Thank you, Army, for the soup. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's fine though, like, cause I think during that time I was already like super checked out from like real life, so I was kind of already like terminally online. So I'm like, I think it's all of those combined that led me to where I am. So it's okay. I mean, it kind of sucked in the first bit, but like, what doesn't kill you make you stronger, you know? So I'm kind of immune to that now. Thank you, Red Hand, for the super. Log is like writing an exponent n power m equals y. So you can find what m is if you only have n and y. What? What? It's not really exact, but I hope that clarifies things a little. What? Oh! Okay, I see. I sort of get it. I get it. I see, so you can reformat that into log m something y log m equals n? This is whack. Log 36 is, I don't know. Log n y equals m. Okay. Why are you teaching me? I feel like the student. Log 36 to what base? I don't know. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me! Don't yell at me! I thought you said you were a student. Yeah, true. I am a student. But you are the student of the student. So that means you're like the student squared. Moving on. We're not done with the quiz, by the way. Let's move on to the next question. Alright, this one is about shortest path algorithms. Which algorithm finds the shortest path in an unweighted graph? An unweighted graph! Breath first search, good job! Gene Doe, BFS, no never, good job! Good job, everybody, BFS! Wow, good job! That's right, BFS, breath first search finds the shortest path in an unweighted graph. Good job! Big freaking sword! We did not go over DFS. We did not go over like tree traversal algorithms. We just did 2 types. They can't use unweighted graphs, only 4x ha. And we didn't cover DFS. I know you're supposed to cover BFS and DFS, but BFS was better. I thought it would be better to cover here because it's shortest path, and I wanted to title the topic shortest paths so I could segue into Dijkstra's, because I really like Dijkstra's. Yeah, good job, everyone! Good job, everyone! If you're interested in all of these algorithms, you should study it! Algorithmics is really cool! Yeah! Okay. Alright, next question. Which algorithm is used to find the shortest path in a weighted graph? Like Dijkstra, 20 years too late. That's not what I freaking meant! That's not what I meant! Dijkstra's, good job! Yay! I mean, it's pretty obvious. Yeah. Good job, everybody! Okay, next question. Alright. Now, I didn't cover this, but what happens when you use depth first search to find the shortest path? It won't be the shortest! Good job! You have to be studying this crap. Thank you, Gene Doe, for the answer. Yeah, it just finds a path. This doesn't mean it's the shortest path. It just finds a path. Dang it, Artemy! What's the shortest way to a woman's heart? Dijkstra's algorithm. I'm a scientist. I hate fate. Smart excuse for future. Sky's breathing. You're super. What does that mean? Yeah! I'm happy that you learned something. I was worried that you wouldn't learn anything, which I think is unfortunately the case for a number of you, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure you learned at least something, like what the heck a Dijkstra's is. You can definitely use the FS to find the shortest path. It's just inefficient sometimes. Yeah, so it's not gonna be always the shortest path. It's gonna be a path, like a path. All I learned was shortest path. Shortest path is honestly cooler, so whatever. Thank you, I'm over to 5! Thanks for listening today. It reminded me of my own algorithms class. A lot of this was taken from my own algorithms class. Like the structure. What I learned here is what I learned in school, but except I didn't listen in school. I could have taught you how to do depth first traversal, but I didn't have enough time to prepare for that. That one's like pop stack stuff. So you copied homework. No, I made my own slides. I reworded everything. There's little bait trees. There's also like little spanning trees. There's also like Huffman encoding, which I really like. It was also a contender of what I was gonna teach you. I was either gonna teach you Dijkstra's or Huffman encoding, but I didn't know what else to go with Huffman encoding. And I was struggling to go okay, so this is how you do Huffman encoding. And then some people are gonna ask, So what is this for? And I'm gonna be like, everything. Huffman's is so cool. Huffman is so cool. I don't really like Huffman. Yeah, I did Huffman coding when I was still in school on stream. I did that. I was practicing that when I was studying for my algorithms exam on stream. When do we use sleep sort? You never use sleep sort. By the way, class is over. You can leave now. That's all. We're just gonna be sitting here for a bit to chat. Maybe for about 20 minutes or 10 minutes before I have to go prep for my next stream. Thank you, quite close for super high teacher. Hi. Hello, that's me. Thank you, Dunk, for 9 months. Love the crafts, but what we're gonna use is RL. Dude, does it look like I use this RL? Have you ever used sin cos tan? IRL. Have you ever used that? Have you ever used to calculate the angle of a closed of an open door? So thank you for the super. Yes? Oh yeah, this is like the only time I've ever used this. Thank you, Anonymous, for 5. Teacher, what about our homework? Okay, let's give you want some homework? You want some homework? I'll give you some homework. I'll give you some homework. No. I'll give you some homework, alright? Alright, I'll give you some homework. Got one guide? Yeah, you got that $5 guide. Since class is over, can you teach programming next? Not my scope! Couldn't tell ya. I mean, you don't have to do this homework, you know, you don't have to do it. I'm not saying that you have to do this. Okay? It's just homework for people who want to do it. You know, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do this. Please don't Dijkstra with negative edge. No, you can't do Dijkstras with negative edge. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you. Okay, so you absolutely have to do it. You get extra credit. You'll get extra credit if you do this and show me the working too. Show me the working as well. If you do this. Should you repeat the entire lecture? I wasn't taking notes. Absolutely not. We learned that your presentation could have been better visualized. I'm sorry that you felt so stressed over this event. You did really well and cute as always. Thank you! I really wanted to make it nice. I mean, I had to do something eventually. I couldn't just skip another event or I'd feel bad. Thank you, Homunculus for Super. I do not believe for you to never do this homework. Is fail or pass homework every time. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay? 9 for this. Alright. Now I'm gonna do arrows. Actually, I'm not gonna do 9 for this. I'm gonna do 2 for this. I'm gonna draw an arrow so it goes this way. I'd rather drill myself than do it. Do not drill yourself in class. Do not do that. Do not do that. Thank you, Marco.io. Proud for my actual PhD prelim exam. You're given a list of unique numbers that are sorted in ascending order but then rotated. Write an O-log algorithm to find a rotation point index of smallest number. Yeah, there's no way I'd be able to do that. I'd just give up. I mean, that's a PhD prelim exam, so there's no way. Thank you, Dr. Martian. I think I'm gonna need some extra help. Can you help me one-on-one after school? No. Ask your friend. I will not allow myself to be alone like this. I would do this. Like that. And then let's do this. Is every node reachable? It's a good question. Let me think. Yeah, this seems good. Okay. Alright, here you go. Here's the question. Use Dijkstra's algorithm to find the shortest path to all nodes. Show working. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here. Starting from A. Yeah, A is alright, A is the source node. A is the source node. Let me highlight that. A is the source node. You know, we're gonna plug the question to ChatGPT. Well, yeah! Oh, yeah, also give me the adjacency list. Give me the adjacency list, too. Actually, no, you don't have to give me the adjacency list. Forget it. Just show me the chart for the Dijkstra's thing. Yeah, shortest path. What does it do? Whenever. No deadline. How are we supposed to submit it? I don't ping me on Discord. Tag me on Twitter or ping me on Discord. Yeah, you can tweet it at me too. I'll give you a thumbs up. You doing a year? Okay, you can do that. There's no way I'm receiving hundreds of pings, right? There's no way. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, dude, not okay. There's no way I'm getting 100 people to do this. If you're doing this, you're like part of like 30 people. There's no way 100 people are gonna like spend their time drawing a freaking Dijkstra's table along with his adjacency list and tagging me on Twitter for some brownie points. There's no way. Don't underestimate 1.5 thousand people. Yeah. You're not okay. I gotta see this handwritten. You're not giving me an Excel sheet. Alright, I gotta see this handwritten. Bad time to wake up. That's your homework. Good morning. Homework. This table takes like 1 minute, Jelly, to solve? Yeah, but not everybody's gonna give me that 1 minute of time. You're gonna copy it? You're gonna copy though. You're gonna copy the homework? You're gonna copy the homework? Don't copy the homework! I mean, there's only one solution. handwritten but copied. I mean, it's fine. I don't get a lot of Twitter notifications anyways that aren't likes, so it's fine. Do not DM me, just at me. Thank you, Soup C for the soup. Oh, eating you. Log-based still gives so many times you recursive to divide a list of given love in half. So the link there to a list of merged sort that you divide in half 5 times for your algorithm. 5 log to this O and log in. Oh! 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 Wow! I see! Wow. Okay, I get it. That's cool. I get it. I already got that. That's why I wrote that down. I don't understand how to use log in a math question. Not how to not what log is in a merge sort. Think arc 6 for Supergirl. I failed calculus. Bro, I didn't even take calculus. Yeah. Dude, I was already there, yo. Anyways, have you been going to classes? Phase Academy is almost over. Have you guys been going to classes? In the stream, chat teaches Jelly logarithms. About time. About time. It's been like 10 years. I had to know. I should have known algorithm. I should have known logarithms 10 years ago. You're skipping them. You skipped all of them, but this one I'm kind of touched actually. My heart is melted. You decided to come to my class, only mine. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my heart. Aww. How nice. 10 years since high school. I'm not that old. What's the question again, teacher? Use Dijkstra's algorithm to find the shortest path to every node in this directed graph. Show workings. The most I learned about was Bluebeard. Oh my god, yeah, she did that stream, right? I am not really sure what happened. Jelly, can we call you Sensei after this? No, that's cringe, and I'm not cringe. You only came to this class because you can vape here? What the hell? What? No vaping in the class! Just because we have open windows doesn't mean you can vape in the class. Alright? Somebody just sent me the... What? Somebody just sent me the result. Somebody just sent me their answer to my marshmallow. Dude. I'll have to check this because I haven't done this myself. I'll check it after class because I haven't done this myself, man. 90% fail Ulrika's class got spanking us sit under Clara's. Yeah, she did that, right? How was that? Was that like back to back? Oh my god. Ulrika's and Clara's classes are back to back? Was that fact? No, it was! Just a regular Friday at Phase Academy, am I right? Thank you, Alex. Thanks for your super. It's been 15 years high school. Mommy Jelly, I mean Jelly Senpai. Sorry, die. Thank you for friend for my members. Thank you. Welcome, new members. Welcome, new members. Welcome. I saw the banana on her Twitter. I don't even want to know, man. I don't even want to know. Can I also send it through Marshmallow? I want to see your workings. I want to see the working. I want to see the writing, man. The lunchroom food tasting VOD was something else. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun this Phase Academy. Yeah, you want a recording of us solving it? No. I want writing. Like handwriting. The writing is on my forehead. It's been something like us role-playing as our teachers. It's alright. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. It was fun. It was fun for me too. Yeah. Okay. Alright, anyways, I think that's gonna be it for today. I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go prep for our student council meeting stream. I'm just gonna be there. I'm like literally gonna be at the student council just as what do you call that? What's the word? Devil's advocate. Yeah, I'm just gonna be devil's advocate because honestly I don't really care what goes on in his school. I don't really care about what goes on in his school. It's not my business. I'm too cool for school. I'm too cool for this. So honestly, I don't really care. I don't even want to be there. You know? It's not none of my business. But you know what? I'm just gonna go anyways. You know, since it's gonna be sad if I wasn't there. They'll be answering complaints. Right. Yeah, I'm a rebel. Right. Thank you, Ryder, for the support. Eating you. Jelly class is fun. Thanks, teacher. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for attending the class. Thank you for your attendance. All right, let me put up the attendance code. The attendance code is 4W4W. Please enter that code into your attendance application to mark your attendance. Thank you, sign for super. Refer him to Mikiki's writing class. Michichi's writing class? Yeah, thank you. The grease for the super just now, by the way. Can we eat in class? No, go out and get your doner kebab. Why would you want to order it to this classroom? Yeah, 4W4W. That is the attendance code. That's proof that you've attended the class in its entirety. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go to my student council meeting and we're gonna be preparing for your complaints. So please attend the next stream too. Yeah, something like that. You're snoring! You're so... Wake up! Wake up! Time to take your attendance! Wake up! Time to go to the next class! Wake up! Can't wait for a return to form when Jelly's no longer a teacher and we joke about her having kitten ears, not cat ears. Oh yeah, I put on my cat ears today so you guys would focus in class and not be distracted. Yeah, stop sleeping, stop sleeping! Stop, wake up, wake up! Wake up! Okay, let me set up the raid. So do we get a gold star sticker or yellow banana sticker if I do a good job? You get praise from me. You all get praise from me. Good job, everybody. I am very proud of you for attending the class today. I am happy that you gave me your time of day and I received your attention today. I am very grateful for your attendance. Thank you for attending my class, and I hope you will attend my future classes if I do any more. I understand that this may not be the topic for everybody, and I understand that it may not be at a convenient time for everybody. But despite these inconvenient times and uninteresting topics, you still attended my class, and if you did, I'm very grateful, and I could not thank you enough. Thank you for always attending my classes. Thank you. I'm very grateful. Didn't focus, played balloons. Whatever, you were still there. I'm pretty sure I said something and you heard it. Thank you for super. I finished my homework and check on Discord if you want. Yay! Yay! Can I get a repeat class, Miss Jelly? No? Maybe? I don't think that'd be a very interesting stream topic. Redoing my stream from 3 days ago. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for coming. Where is the next stream? Student council meeting. Yay! Oh god! It's in 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna rate it. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you again. I'm sorry if I didn't explain things very well. Thank you guys for coming. Yay. Yeah. Wahoo. Or thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. And don't forget your homework if you want to remember. And don't forget to buy the PhaseConnect Academy merch. We have Phase Academy merch on the PhaseConnect store right now. We have... what do we have? We have pens! We have pens! We have individual pens. You can buy Invader pens. You can buy a jelly pen. We have Polaroid stickers. You can buy Jelly Polaroid stickers. We have voice packs. We have Gen voice packs. Well, I did a... Remember that sound tweet? Remember the sound tweet? Remember that Discord sound file I posted on Twitter the other day? Jelly falls and cries. That's in the voice pack, so make sure to buy our voice pack. Just reached class. Am I late? Dude, I'm literally shilling merch. What do you think? Yeah, buy some school supplies. We have notebooks. We have sticker sheets of our gens. And we have desk mats. I love the desk mats. Dude, desk mats are really cool. Yeah! We have badge holders, Tsunami cards, Tsunami badges, and lanyards. Thanks for a class of what did this have to do with Al Gore? Nothing. Welcome back to school. Yeah, I hope you guys like my voice pack. Our voice pack, me and Invaders. I did a lot. Okay, thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Weren't you one of the delinquents of this academy? Yeah, man. My voice pack is about being a delinquent. So is my desk mat. So what? I can't teach classes now? What? I can't teach algorithms just because I'm a delinquent? Is that it? Is that it? Are you racist? Are you being racist? Ah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, yeah. Do check out the merch if you like. And I will see you in the student council meeting stream. Yay! Jelly, are they gonna release the desk mat art as a wallpaper? It's really good. I'll ask. I will ask. I think it looks great too. Yeah, you can see over there on the back piece of the desk mat thing, the bottom left, all the way on the left side. It's kind of blurry, but you can kind of see the silhouette of me there. Thank you so much for the super delinquent. Okay, see you guys. See you guys there. Thank you for coming today. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh my god! I just freaking realized! I typoed the stream title. Do not fall asleep in my class. What the hell am I? ESL? It's do not fall asleep. Oh my god, it's been broken. Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed. I'll fix it. I'll fix it and we will never speak of this incident. Dude, sleep sword mention? Shush. I fixed it! You're not supposed to fall asleep, not sleep. I thought it was my god, this is so ESL of me. I'm in shambles. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye! They're gonna set up now, so I'm gonna have to go. Bye! Alright, I'm gonna like run to class. It's gonna be like a 2-minute. I have 2 minutes to make it to class, and there's and it's like on the opposite side of the freaking campus, man. I gotta sprint there. Oh my god. If only I hadn't broken my skateboard, I would have made it. Alright, bye! What is that thing? The Jimmy Neutron quote? Gotta blast! Was it gotta blast? Gotta blast! Sorry! Threats! Gotta blast! Baha